Awa. Awa, 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 awa. Awa. Awa, 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 awa. Awa, 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 awa. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? Look at my mouth. Welcome in, everyone. Why are you calling me Pishy? What? Guys, what do you like for your McDonald's order? Do you guys want large fries? Some chicken nuggets. We only have half a chicken nugget left, so you can't really buy 6 pieces anymore. You can buy half a piece of chicken nuggets, but that'll be $6. Thank you very much. You want the macaroni? We got like 10 billion people that ordered that last time. We're out of the macaroni. Can I get a quarter of a chicken nugget? We have a quarter of a chicken nugget though. Congratulations! You get a quarter of a chicken nugget. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I know. I just got off of work from McDonald's, and I had so many orders today that we were only left with half a chicken nugget, guys. Just half a chicken nugget. But you guys want some French fries? I guarantee you they're mushy, they're squishy, and they're soggy. The best kind of fries all around are the soggy ones. Am I the only one that likes that? How much is a crumb? $3. $3 for a crumb of a chicken nugget. Maybe don't put the fries in the bag. What? I actually like soggy fries. That might be weird. It is weird that I like soggy fries, but I like soggy fries. What's a soggy fry? How do I explain a soggy fry, guys? Too expensive? Give me a discount? How about if you want a discount for a chicken nugget crumb, how about I give you 1 chicken nugget crumb with a free drink on the side, and it's just 1 milliliter. Do VIPs get a discount? Yeah, you get a quarter of a chicken nugget. That redeems, by the way, Vimshi PFP. What? Fox already? Fox, you want me to draw you? You want me to draw you? Okay, guys, we have someone who redeemed. Vimshi will draw you. I need to add that to the list, Matt! Add it to the list. But thank you, everyone, for the cookies, and Digimar for the 5 stream streak, and Soda Pop for the 3 stream streak. Welcome in, Norman. Gretchka? What is that? Is that... What language is this? I actually don't know. Feel like soggy fries are undercooked. Maybe it's just me. Wait, are soggy fries usually undercooked? I can't imagine eating soggy fries. That sounds awful to eat. No, sometimes McDonald's has like the soggy French fries, guys, and it tastes good. I don't know why. The soggy French fries taste so good to me. And I always eat that last when I order McDonald's. It's like buried treasure. Soggy French fries. Ray! Hi! Welcome and how are you doing? Can we get a shout out for Oni Ray? No, soggy fries are old or they are cooked too slow. What? They are soggy from the tears of the workers being underpaid. Hey, I heard that they're actually upping the wage of fast food workers. Have you guys heard of that? Because what they used to earn is not enough to make a living. So they're actually upping the wage. So technically speaking, they're doing better than me, guys. I'm unemployed. They're doing way better than me. That's for sure. I'm also thinking about getting a part-time job. I need a part-time job. I'm trying to find one. I've been trying to find one. It's so difficult with the job market right now. I applied to so many places. They have not gotten back to me, and it's been months. Months, I say. Yeah, soggy can be from too much moisture or too much oil soaked in. I think it's actually too much oil soaked in more than anything. Now I have glasses. Look, do I look smart? I like to think I look smart with these glasses on. It is a rough time out there. Hey, I have the whole fit. Sub-Zero, why Sub-Zero likes dressing me up with whatever outfits in the closet. One day I'll have like 10 billion outfits, Sub-Zero, and you have like a billion things to choose from. How about that? Yeah, and that never solves anything. Everyone raises the prices. Really, upping the payment of working on McDonald's, that's just called upping minimum wage. Exactly, upping minimum wage. That's what they did. I just forgot what it was called. Minimum wage has been up, guys. $5 in the bank and a drink. Exactly, Calcar. Thank you for the snacky. Too much oil soaks when the oil temp is too low. So that's how they make soggy French fries. No, actually, I've been eating a lot of fries recently. Oh, just give me Wawa. You gave me a Wawa redeem. I don't even have Wawa. Okay, wait, no. I guess I can recycle this. My water bottle from yesterday. I will recycle this water. Thank you, Borg. Mm. 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 Stretch. You know what I like about this model? I can actually do a peace sign. I can smile for the camera and I can go la, 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 ah. Oh. It is a vicious cycle. Welcome in, Kaylee. Hi. How are you doing? Old water. Yeah, I drank old water. I forgot to get water before stream because you see, chat, I took a fat shit before the stream. I was really proud of it. It was the longest shit I've ever seen. And because I've been drinking so much Wawa, it's been so fluid and it came out so nicely. It went plorb. Plorb. Reference to the dictionary stream. Stop! I got more Wawa. More Wawa. We don't need to hear that. Yes, you do, Plorb. I was so proud of the Plorb chat. Way too bad. Stop! What did I do to this? Fine, I'll stop. No good thing! I hope you guys know that Tangia is gonna be open for the rest of the stream. That's right, you're gonna... Tangia's gonna be open for the rest of the stream. So during our little community event, which I'm gonna explain very, very soon. Stop it! Which I'm gonna explain very, very soon. I forgot what I was gonna say. Stop throwing things at me! I forget things! Things are hard to remember when you What was I gonna say? I forgot. Guys, I think I was talking about the community event, but I was gonna say something before that. Oh, right, yeah, Tanji is gonna be open throughout the entire community event and also the Twitch integrated third system! Okay, I get it, jeez! Throw enough and we reset the route. That's not true. No. That's not how that works. Did you guys know? I exactly set the throw redeem at 30. So you guys are throwing 30 things at me. But just imagine when someone spams that's like 30 things per person getting thrown at me at the same time. Isn't that just brain damage? That's basically what that is. You guys are basically giving me brain damage! The Vimshi abuses! Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Lily. But how is everyone's day going? I hope everyone's day is going amazing because we have a community event today. But Vimshi, I don't know how to read and I haven't read the title yet, so I don't know what we're doing today. Well, you see, if you can't read, don't worry. I'll spell it out for you so that you can read it in your mind. So we are REACTIYOURAWARDSTORIES. I don't know if you could read that, but that's what we're doing today. She's hearing voices. We should all be scared. What do you mean? I don't need to take schizophrenic medication. You guys are basically the voices in my head. I basically have 10 billion things in my head all the freaking time because I have ADHD, guaranteed. I self-diagnose myself with ADHD. It's good old percussive maintenance. What the heck? Who beats the hell out of their Wi-Fi router for maintenance? I'm really convinced you regret adding an option for things to be thrown at you. Yeah. I'm scared that maybe someone might redeem like 10 billion things one day, and then it's just gonna keep going for like hours. You have tits? I don't have tits. What do you mean I don't have tits? How could you say that? I do have it's just blocked by a bow, okay? A bow. I have a bow. It's just a bow. It's there. I'm just in chippy form, but it's there. How dare you, Manrova? How dare you? Also, you don't. Just you wait. Just you wait for my debut model. Just you wait for my debut model. And then you guys are gonna be like, she's not flat. She's not a cutting board, okay? Okay? Oh yeah. Borg, thank you for the 7 stream streak. I appreciate it. Oops, excuse me. What hits the wall first, your nose or your booba? No, I'm not answering this question. I wouldn't know. I actually wouldn't know. Am I willing to try? I don't want to. I'm scared. Can my stomach hit the wall first? Can we just do that instead? I want my stomach to hit the wall first, not my nose. But first, I need to eat cheese so I get really, really bloated. That way, no one will know if I'm flat or not because my stomach is going to be touching the wall first before my nose and my booba. That's not better. What do you mean that's not better, Vim? I can fill my stomach up with as much gas as possible. Exactly. I'm big braining so hard. I just need to hold in my farts before I touch the wall. I did hear that it was bad to hold in your farts, guys. You should never hold in your farts. You should always let it rip. Every time. But sometimes you're put into a situation where you can't not hold it in, right? What did I join and have to hear? An awkward story I'm about to tell you because that's what's going on today's stream. I was going to fluidly transition, but then I just had to talk about how I fluidly transitioned to an awkward story, but oh well. Yuri, hi! How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Never hold in your farts. It travels up your spine into your brain, and that's where shitty ideas come from. No, I cursed! No! No! I curse! No! For those who are new to the channel and don't know how my punishment timer works to the very right, if I end up cursing within the timer, I have to spin the punishment wheel. The punishment wheel. Why would you do this to me? Okay, I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna spin and I'm gonna hope for the best, okay? Here we go. Yuri, you came at a great time to see my demise. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? It's time to spin! L. I'm giving you guys the biggest L. L. You made me swear. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Take a whoosh. What? Did you just force a wheel spin? Did you just force a wheel spin? You redeemed 30,000 points for another wheel spin? No, but you can't do this to me. But you can't do this to me. You little shit. Yes! Yes! No! Let me drink my wawa. That was really close, wasn't it, Tronic? That was way too close for comfort. Oh my gosh, wait. I see someone in chat that came in because I'm doing an early stream. I see 2 people in chat that came in because I'm doing an early stream. Actually, 3 people. 3 people, because if I remember correctly, it's Lily, Ardenshi, and Huba Huba Hoba. That are the early viewers that come in during this time. Give me one moment. Wait. I feel like why do I feel like sneezing? Wait. No, it's gone! No, I lost my sneeze! Why is it gone? I needed it to sneeze! I hate it when that happens! I genuinely hate it when that happens! Okay, we have a 3-minute timer. Are you guys ready? Hi guys. Welcome in, Ardenchi. Welcome in, Huba Hoba Huba. Welcome in, Lily. Stop! You're making me use like my belting. You're making me use so much diaphragm by doing this voice. Legendary deep Vimshi voice moment. Yeah, exactly. That's deeply disturbing. I know, cause doing this voice, I think this is like genuinely the lowest I can go comfortably. Anything that isn't this low hurts my voice. You wanna do roll call like this? You guys wanna do roll call? Yeah, let's do roll call. Are you guys guys ready for the most important part of the stream? It's time for roll call. Roll call time. Roll call time. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? After the crying emote in the chat, you guys need to say hi so that I can say hi back. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ha! Hi Fox, hi Minvova, hi Lily, hi Alone, hi Calcar, hi Yoshi, hi Leonardo, hi this was my fault, but whatever, of course it was. Hi Walter, hi Lobster, Ardenchi, hi Pixel. What your high pitched voice if that your what your high pitched voice if this is my deepest voice? You wanna hear what my high pitched voice is? I think that's like my normal regular voice. Salutations, Buffshy. Did you guys know that I bench 0 at the gym? Yeah. I'm pretty strong. I guess you've earned it. Hi, Tronic. Hi. Hi, greetings, Eurasios. Hi, Huba Hoba Huba. Helloing. Jake. Roll call. Hello. Kellogg's, hi. Wow, that's impressive. Wait, really? Benching's like 0. Is that really impressive? Damn, 0 kilograms. Yeah. I do it every day. Every second of the day, I bench 0 kilograms, zero everything. This is how I gained my voice. Is this her deep voice? This is my deep voice. Beyonce, welcome in. This. That was hard. That was very hard. She carries our love and respect, so she is buff. I am. I'm quite super duper buff. That was difficult. You know how much diaphragm I need to use to be able to speak like that? But you want to know what my highest voice is? This voice sounds disturbingly normal. What do you mean it sounds disturbingly normal? That voice barely deeper than your normal voice? Barely deeper? Are you saying that this normal voice is pretty deep? It is? Squeak! Wait. I need to speak in a high pitched tone. So hi. Hi! I think this is my highest tone. Highest right here. Right here. I sound like I'm like at the very bottom of like the ground. You know when there's a tiny mouse at the very bottom, and then like this is what you hear from them. From all like the tiny bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I? No way. The 1998 bubbles, right? Wait, I need to hear this. You guys want to hear what bubbles sounds like? They all treat me like a baby! A baby! A baby! I didn't know you voice acted Bubble. It doesn't help that we both have pigtails, and it doesn't help that I'm also blue. I didn't know Bubble started streaming. Bubble, she no! Oh my god, we need to send Vimshi to go VA Bubbles if they do a reboot. No! We got you a VA job, Vim! Here's one thing I really disliked. I don't like the revamped series. Have you guys seen Bubbles Powerpuff Girls the revamp? I hated it. They revamped Powerpuff Girls. It was terrible. They also changed the voice actor. Don't worry, Mare. We're on our way. Don't worry, Mare. We're on our way. I like the Uchi one more. Bubbles is everyone's BFF. Everyone's BFF. What is this outrage? I know. I like the original Powerpuff Girls more than anything. I used to watch the reboot a lot when you watch TV. It's not the same, Leonardo. The reboot is pure brain rot. What? This is an outrage, and they flopped it. They flopped it. Now the Powerpuff Girls are in high school for the reboot, and I hated it. I hated that they had to go through the teenager phase. Blossom has like a whole crush thing going on. I hated everything about it. No, OG is higher range than you. The reboot is lower even than you. What do you mean? GMO! Thank you for the 50 bits. I appreciate it. Wait, ReZero is coming soon? ReZero is... Oh! ReZero's in 4 days! ReZero's 4 days! Oh my god! I can't believe ReZero's in 4 days. I'm so excited. Guys, for those who don't know, I am such a nerd when it comes to like anime. It is. Yes, it is. The new episode. I'm so excited. Let's go! Okay. This is what happens every time a new ReZero episode comes out. We need to go back to the server, go to the anime discussion channel, and we need to vent our hearts out about the pain, the suffering, the trauma that we have all experienced watching the ReZero episode. And for those who haven't watched ReZero yet, it's an anime. It's a really good one. There's 4 seasons. It's an emotional train ride. You will hate the main character so much. He is absolutely despisable. You're not meant to like him. But then down the line, you start to realize ReZero is about someone hating themselves and not loving themselves. And then you start to realize, oh, that's you. And then you're gonna cry because now you see yourself in Natsuki Subaru. And you're projecting through an anime called ReZero. And ReZero is such a good anime when it comes to identity. It focuses so much on identity. And it plays with character personalities, with themselves, and character personalities with each other. So it's a lot of relationship building and very, very character development heavy. And that is why I love ReZero so much. Honestly, since ReZero was my first anime, I didn't really hate Subaru at any point. Well, I have watched so many fucking isekai anime, okay? So much isekai, trash isekai, that any generic scene that I find and annoying good guy character always fawns over the female lead, it pisses me off because it's so shallow. The character development is so shallow. But ReZero takes that generic character what do you call it? That generic character personality. That generic character personality and twist it in a way where they become deeply flawed and more flawed until they fix themselves. The vending machine isekai is big. Okay, that one, I I approve. This one I approve. Look, Subaru was pretty hateable back when it came out. By current isekai standards, he's a paragon of all that is good. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Yoshi. I get it. My brother has watched basically every single thing under the isekai tag of Crunchyroll. However, he is really good. That's what. Did you watch Mashoko Tensei? Ardenshi, I actually really enjoyed Mashoko Tensei. It is a very, very how do I say this? Mashoko Tensei, a very controversial anime because you're not supposed to like the main character at all. They made the main character even worse than Subaru, okay? He's an absolute piece of shit. No one likes Rudius, okay? But I think about it in the medieval setting more than the modern setting that we have right now, because whatever the fuck Rudius is doing, right? Culturally wise, around the globe in modern time is really fucking horrible. He has like 3 wives, cheated on his wife. You can't do that here. In modern time, that's like, no, that's weird. We're also forgetting the fact that this is a 50-year-old man that came into like a baby's body. Okay? So whatever universal laws that we have in our world, I don't apply it to Mashoko Tensei because it's an isekai for a reason. It's fantasy for a reason. I don't like it when people take that and are like, well, I'm canceling this anime cause bad. No, it's fiction for a reason. And it's an 18+ anime. It shouldn't be. If you're complaining because it's wrong, you shouldn't let children watch it in the first place. And he technically groomed a couple of them. You can see it now. He basically did, yeah. But it's just really weird, and this is why I like talking about this anime to people on a moral setting, morally wise, right? Morally wise is really weird because it's a 50-year-old man and a baby. It was already weird. Of the first episode, you saw a baby sniffing a panty. First episode, by the way. This is the first episode. It was really weird. You don't like Rudius as a character. I'm there for the story. I think the story of Mashoko Tensei is pretty interesting, and learning about the culture of the different places in Mashoko Tensei. I think that one was super interesting. I don't agree with what Rudius does though. Another good isekai that doesn't feel weird to watch would be Ascendance of a Bookworm. I actually read the manga before it got serialized into an anime, and I freaking loved it. It's so good. I like it when they get a smart character and then move them to a different isekai world and bring their smartness with them to the next life, because you like seeing the development. By the way, the voice actress who does Rudius' voice is the wife of the voice actress who does Subaru's voice. What? Wait, wife? Wait, Rudius has a voice actor of a woman? What? That's crazy! Oh my gosh! Mashoko Tensei is an anime you don't want to recommend to others. No, I don't think Mashoko Tensei is an anime you do want to recommend to others. I'd say recommend it to the anime veterans out there, because anyone who's new to anime will be weirded out so much. It's so weird. It's so weird, but it's so entertaining. Super entertaining. I like it when Rudius fights with different characters. I think it's so deeply flawed. Every single character from Rudius's dad to Eris to Sylvie, they're all deeply flawed characters. But that is precisely why I like watching Mashoko Tensei, because people can be just as fucked up in real life. And it's so nice to see that in a fantasy setting. It's so cool, in my opinion. Hi, Chibi! Is the TTS working so you can get squeaked on by a Chibi? I have no idea. I really don't know. Hi, Official E-Music! Welcome in! How are you doing today? To BF, this is a medium that spans everything from 5-year-old cartoons to deep psychological thrillers for adults. That there's a lot of good and there's a lot of
Official Yi music
what were they
just followed.
thinking? I think that happens to what the what? Chibi! That scared me! You scared me, Chibi! Well, our Tangia bot seems to be working. Good morning, Grey Shadow. Welcome in. I hate when people recommend the weirdest shit to new anime watchers. They will never come back to anime because of that. For anyone who's new to anime, have you ever considered this is really wrong? don't listen to me, but have you guys heard of gushing over magical girls?
Tribleb sent. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Squeak, 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 squeak. A squeak. Wait, Jimmy, that is the first time someone used the TTS. That's crazy. Why did you use Optimus Prime? Wait, that's so good. Optimus Prime is squeaking. I thought I'd never hear the day. Not the gushing over magical girls. Wait, why? Thank you for the follow, Official Yi Music. Welcome in again. I hope you enjoy your stay at the community. I remember a friend came to me and said, "What's a good anime to watch? An anime that will make your day. Watch Takopi's Original Sin. It's so good." That's so messed up. To recommend Takopi's Original Sin to someone who wants to watch a happy-go-lucky anime, that's so messed up. Why would you do that to someone?
I love your tits.
Whoa! Who approved that? Who approved that? Who clipped it and who approved it? That's crazy! I didn't say that. Me? Who said that? No. I would never say that, chat. I wouldn't. The TITS system sure is lovely, isn't it? It's so lovely. I
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
I can't believe I got jump scared by Moist Critical. Wait. Heart monitor. I actually don't know where my heart rate monitor is. I need to find it. It's somewhere here. I just don't know precisely where. I should find it. Another good anime is Eminence in the Shadow. I really do love it more than Solo Leveling. Here's the thing about Eminence of the Shadow. I love how shitty it is. No, it's not... Okay, how do I say this? It's like shitty in a good way. It's the cringiest anime, but I laughed at it so much. Eminence of the Shadow is like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? It's hilarious. If you... I am atomic. Wait, hold on. I need to find that scene again. The atomic scene. I am atomic. It's such peak comedy. What? Okay. Guys, I get it. I get it. My okay, everything's broken. Why would you do this to me? Guys! What the heck? Well, what am I gonna do now? That scared me. Oh my gosh. That actually scared me way too much. Where's my browser capture? Oops. Oh my goodness. I keep burping. I feel like I'm gonna burp again. Iku. Okay, chat, do you guys see this? Okay, good, because we're gonna watch one video of this. This is I Am Atomic. Where is it? The beautiful scene! And now it's full glory! The voice actor did so good. The voice actor did so well. I can't believe it. It's absolute big. You thought they'd scream it out. That's the best part.
Sent breaking news, Bikini Bottom. Local Wi-Fi router is getting scared and squeaked on by her chat. More at 5.
You guys are finding the TTS. Wait, I love Tangia so much. It's absolute cinema. You know how much content we can make through Tangia bot chat? There's so many. I love Shadow. The English VC is bad compared to the Japanese voice actor. Oh, you're talking about the voice actors. I think they both did good, honestly. Though the Japanese voice actor nailed the cringiness more because in Japanese culture, most of it is way more. It's way more cringe. We have a failing pipe redeem, guys. No, do not touch the failing pipe redeem. Do not, no, the falling, not failing. Sorry, it was falling pipe redeem. No, that's so loud. Wait, is there a way for me to lower the volume? Like that gunshot was so freaking loud, it hurt my freaking ears. I don't think I can lower it. I think Tangia has its own sound system, but I forgot how to use Tangia. We actually set up Tangia not too long ago. We set it up like a week. Ah! Wait, it dropped on chat. Technically, you guys dropped it on yourselves. Let's be so honest. How can we jump scare if you on low volume? That's what I'm saying, Modoman. You're right. You can't jump scare me if I'm on low volume. The best part of Eminence in the Shadow is that he makes randomly stuff up and it actually ends up being the plot. Frazio, that's like, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's the best. It's the, what do you call Eminence of the Shadow in terms of like humor wise? It's absurd humor. I think one of my favorite humor out there is absurdity humor, where something is so fucking crazy, you're like, no way. And it's the best thing ever. Peppy, hi, welcome in. We're just We're just messing with Tangia bot right now. So there's a You're done? You're done trying to wait, my playlist changed. No. But you wanna know what my next playlist is? A legally illegal silly playlist to commit tax fraud to. That is my next playlist. I hope you enjoyed this one. A what? A legally illegal silly playlist to commit tax fraud. Guys, I have like so many freaking playlists for a bunch of stupid things. that is the link right now. I promise you that is actually the title of this YouTube video. It's hilarious. And I've been using it for the rest of my streams and it makes me so happy. That reminds me, FNAF is 12 today. Wait, what? It's been basically a decade and 2 years since Five Nights at Freddy's came out. How old was I? A decade and 2 years ago? Ah! What the heck? What the heck? Why would you eat my face? What did my face have anything to do with this? Who got that? Franken! No. It's the other way around. I'm supposed to be eating you guys. You guys are the cookie dough. I'm the Wi-Fi router. I'm not supposed to be devoured and what do you call digested. I'm not supposed to be digested. We will eat you back. Try me, I'm made out of scrap metal, you little cookie doughs. You can't do shit. All of you are gonna melt as soon as you touch me. The first Transformers movie came out on this day back in 1986 as well. Oh my gosh. It's been such a long time since I watched Transformers. I've actually watched all of it from 1 to... How many movies were there? I think it was 1 to 3, right? And then there was a Bumble movie that came out. Oh, the Bumblebee movie was so fun to watch. We will combine into a giant net and then consume Bimshi. Yeah, right. Sure you will. There are like 10 of them? 10 of who? Oh, the Transformers movie? Wait, there's...
Just GML sent. Hey chat, I'm sure you all love the pipe sound effect, so let's all spam it as much as possible, okay? Let's give Vimshi some lovely memories, Bookies. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Ew. Ew. How could you use ASMR on me? You know how guys, do you know how much ASMR makes me squirm? Like squirm in like a way that it makes my ears uncomfortable. I don't like it when people go I like bananas. I like streaming. I'm a VTuber. Why? Why would you do that in my ears? I don't like that. You know, the only ASMR I'll ever accept is the sounds of rain. Nature ASMR. It's not even... can you even count nature as ASMR? I wouldn't know. I just like the ambient sounds of nature, not bodily fluids going...
Chibleb sent. Double kill. Triple kill. Squeaked on kill.
What? Double kill! Squeaked on kill! Oh, it's the Halo announcer! I stopped watching the Bay films after the Dinobots fiasco. I tried to watch the film like 5 times and fell asleep every single time before I even got to a single Dinobot. And they were my favorites back in Generation 1. I wasn't super into Transformers. I haven't watched the cartoons. I've actually only ever watched the Transformers movies. I think this was when I was still trying to get into like the big shows back then. And the big shows for me back then was
Just GML
Transformers.
Said, okay, since you don't like ASMR, how about this Dumbino? Is this better by any chance? Is this maybe more to your liking?
It is
Wah, wah, wah. I'm bored.
It is more to my liking. It's Goofy. I love Goofy. I grew up with the Goofy movie that made me so happy. I think Goofy is like one of the underrated characters of like the Mickey Mouse universe. I liked it. No, but as I was saying before Goofy started talking, here were the series that were booming a decade ago. It was Star Wars, Marvel, Transformers, and I think that was it. Was that it? I didn't really... My family was more into Marvel than DC, so I barely watched any DC movies. So I had 3 things to catch up on, which was Marvel, Star Wars, and Transformers. And I watched them all, only to forget them them a decade later because I was so young. I was too young to remember. And my dad took me to many horror movies back in the day. And my dad's also a horror fanatic, so every horror movie that just came out during those years, we all watched. So another thing that was very popular back then, a decade ago, in terms of movie wise. Oh no, I remember what I was catching up a decade ago. So it was Star Wars. What was it? Star Wars, Transformers, Marvel, The Walking Dead. I had 4 shows to watch during that day. I actually watched the entirety of Walking Dead. That was insane. I'm so glad I finished it. I committed to it even though it kind of fell off. And Best Boy died. But I'm not gonna tell you who Best Boy is. Just in case, for anyone who doesn't know who Best Boy is, do not spoil it for those who wanna watch The Walking Dead. But Best Boy died, and ever since then, I've been sad, but I pushed through. Vim is speaking in 1:30. What do you mean? 1:30? Eh? What?
Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it.
No, but the other series that my dad really wanted me to watch. A lot of people died in The Walking Dead. It's The Walking Dead. You're facing against zombies. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of death and a sadness, and you just don't know who dies. So pick a favorite character. I'm sure they'll live. I'm sure.
Frankencrow IT sent. Well, if it isn't the evilest Wi-Fi router in the Decepticon army. Autobots, squeak on her.
Autobots squeak on it. Not the squeak. I'll squeak back. I'm very, very evil, chat. Do you not hear how evil I am? I'm from the Decepticon. Fear me! No, stop squeaking me. Vim might be cooked. Why am I cooked? You sure about that? I am sure. Vim loves duck confirmed. Do I like duck? I haven't even eaten duck before. Hi, Cappies! Welcome in. 1 hour, Vim? One hour of what? I don't watch movies that much compared to anime and video games. No, Pixel Pirate, you're fine for that. Anime is pretty goated. I love anime, but I'm also a horror fanatic. And I've been trying to say this a billion times, but I keep getting distracted. A decade ago, besides all the 4 series that I've been trying to watch, is Paranormal Activity was very, very popular in the horror genre because it was it Paranormal Activity? Hold on. It had multiple movies. Was it Paranormal or No. It was Insidious. Sorry. Insidious.
Just GML sent. You heard the guy. Squeakers. Assemble. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Nuh-uh. No, a horror series that was so popular back then was Insidious. I remember now. I watched it every single time it came out in the movie theaters. It was so good. I would still rewatch it to this day. Squeak, squeak, squawk. Oh, you never watched that one? I think there's, if I remember correctly, there's five movies in total. I don't remember. I never watched that. Is that the Superboy one? No, it's not the Superboy one. Wait. Insidious is a Superboy movie? I've seen the horror Superman movie. I have seen that one. No, but I'm talking about a different Insidious. No, there's like 5 Yeah, there's different. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I just researched it. Insidious came out with a new movie out of the further official final trailer. What the fuck? They made a new movie. Wait! What? They did? No way! I didn't know about this. I need to watch it now. Insidious has a Darth Maul and old. Yeah, there is an old lady. Okay, the ads have finally started. Okay, chat. In 1 minute, the ads will start, and after 1 minute, we will start our community event since we've been yapping for a long time now. Are you guys ready for our community event today? Today, I am going to be reacting to all your awkward stories, and you guys have last minute submissions. If you haven't submitted anything yet, you still can do it. While we were watching movies, you should try great B-class movies like Robo Geisha. I should, Modem. I should. I don't watch horror movies because you get scared easy, and the only movie that has some horror in it is A Quiet Place. Quiet Place was really good, though. I enjoyed A Quiet Place. It was nice. I'd be up for bad horror movies. You want bad horror movies? I really like comedy horror. I think horror comedy is like a really good genre. Horror comedy, one of my favorite genres. Robo Geisha is only movie is on. Oh, where the skyscraper bleed. Is that one of the movie names? Excuse me. Wait, you will read the names of the story writers? Yes? Your usernames are there for a reason, chat. B-rated horror movie night. Exactly. No. What do you mean, no? American movies don't scare me shitless like Korean movies can. I think the scariest horror movies are the Asian horror movies. Yeah. Nothing beats it like they're cause the Asian has very rich culture when it comes to mythical creatures, and in the Philippines we have a bunch of mythical creatures like the aswang, and there's another one. I forgot their names, but I know what they do. There was the they're like a garden gnome. I just forgot what they're called. I don't know if there are any Filipinos in chat that can remember what these mythical creatures are. But there's the aswang, the guy on the trees. There's a monster on the trees. Somewhere like that. Vim, it's over an hour now. Stop yapping. We have an ad break going on. Ad break. We do like our ad breaks, chat. Hi, Natsu Artos. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the cookie. I appreciate the cookie. I need more water, though. Let me grab water. Ta-da-da. You guys hear me pouring the water? No worries! Good night, have a nice EP! Some older Chinese horror movies take somewhat famous mythical creatures to the next level. I remember watching one 1970s Chinese vampire movie where vampires drink blood 2 meters away from the people. It's just red mist that go between That is insane, Modoman. That is actually really freaking scary. Imagine a vampire being able to do that. Oh, hell no. No, thank you. I'd run away very, very far to the opposite direction of everything. Just everything. Yeah. Had a day of hands, have a day of hands. There's meant to be ads. I'm not getting, and you're not. So wait, we don't have ads? No, it says that ads started. What did you do? How did you not get ads, Peppy? What kind of sorcery? Sorcery that you've been doing? Also, chat, are you guys ready? For those who don't know what we're doing today, we have a community event on every Saturday stream. As always, the most important streams of the week, because that's where I do my content-heavy streams. But Femshi, what are we doing today? Well, you see, I have a Google form which you guys can still access. It's pinned currently right now, and you can share your embarrassing or awkward stories for me to react to. On stream. That's what we're doing today, guys. We're reacting to your silly, embarrassing, or awkward stories, and I'll be sharing some of my own all throughout and by the end of the streams. That Nom's embarrassing themselves today. I'm also embarrassing myself too. Wait, this is not a one-way transaction, chat. If you guys are embarrassing yourselves for content, I do that on a daily basis, and I'll be doing it even more so today. Even more so today. Okay, I'll have to drop for a few minutes, then go lurk mode for the rest of the stream. No worries, Yoshi. Thank you so much. Go take your shower, stinky beaky. By chance, were you referring to Duende? Oh, you meant the Duende. Yes, Alone, the Duende. A mythical creature, yes, from the Philippines. I am the duende. I don't know what specifically thing they do, but they're like a garden gnome, and they're kind of like elves, but they're not really. I don't know. I just remember that they live in a garden, and that's what they do. Hakinan kinan. Hello. Wait, that's on Spanish. Duende. Duende is a Spanish thing? So there are like gnomes. I think the duende are like gnomes. Let me just double check. Duende. Yeah. Filipino have a folklore called the duende. It lives in the rocks, caves, old trees. Oh, right. They're like a garden gnome. They're a dwarf-like creature from the Philippines. Yeah, they live under the rock near the trees. and it's very customary to say tabi tabi po when you're passing through their house, so that you can avoid angering the duendes. And tabi tabi po in Filipino and Tagalog language means excuse me. Tabi tabi po. Tabi tabi po. I remember. This is so cool. I really enjoy Filipino mythology because we had to read a book about Filipino mythology back in the Philippines. I just forgot what it was called. It was really good. Mythical creature Filipino book. If I say the title, it's very popular, and they turned it into a series. Actually, there's a series on Netflix about Filipino mythological creatures. But if I remember what that book was, no, Filipino. I forgot what it was called. It's stuck in my head, but one day I'll remember. I'll remember what that Filipino. I know Dia knows it. Dia loves that book. We read it when we were in high school. High school is when we read this. I just forgot when that was or what the book was called. So I'm probably gonna have to ask her. I have the physical hard copy. Stop! I have the physical hard copy of the book somewhere in the Philippines, but I'm no longer in the Philippines. I'm already in Canada, so I'm cooked. Starts the stream event and gets instantly I keep getting distracted and I don't know what to do. Okay, chat, we're going to start our community event. Okay, are you ready? If you haven't submitted your embarrassing or awkward story yet, here is the link. I'm just gonna keep spamming it just in case no one sees it. Ouch. I deserve that. I don't know how many that was. That was 20. You gave me 20. Banshee! Mga nilalang na Kagila-gilas by Edgar Calabia Samar. No, it's not that one. About you're making me find this book. You're making me find this book. Why are you trying to make me find this book? Where is it? It was so popular. Where is it? I can't find it. I really don't know what it's called. I already forgot. It's been so long since I've read that book. Any detail you can give will help. Stop! Stop doing stuff at me! I'll get to the stream! Okay, Alon, the book is something about a girl and how... It's just about a book about Filipino mythology. And there's this girl, she's the main character. And no, it's not Teresa. No, it's not that one. Stop! Ash! Okay, I'll get to it! I'll get to it! Jeez, I'll start the stream! I'll start the stream! Allah just said he wanted to find the book for me! It's like an itchy feeling. I just need to know what it is. Popular Filipino books. Is it Teresa? It might be Teresa. No, it's not Teresa. No. Stop! What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. You stopped what about a girl? I don't remember. Keep going. She won't listen to me, so I'll throw things at her. Fine. I can't find it, so I'm good. I looked it up. I tried. Okay. I'm gonna let it go. I'm letting it go. Chat. I'm letting go. I promise I will let the book go. I'm letting it go. Okay. I let it go. We can start reacting to I'll start reacting to everyone's silly stories now. Are you ready? Okay. Switching scenes. Ta-da! Oh wait, I need to move over to the right a bit. Just a tiny bit. Ta-da! Bum, bum, bum. You get distracted. These are the consequences. A boost is the consequences. Okay, since when was a boost a consequence? First of all, why? Also, I don't know if Tangia is working or is Tits working, chat? I think Tits stopped working. Let me just get Tits over to the other screen. Cause Tits is a new one. Excuse me, I burp. Okay, now it should be working. TITS should be working. Let me see. If you aren't thinking of Alexander Tresse, the thing I can find is... Oh, no, it's not. It's not, unfortunately. There are two Tits. Which one are you talking about? The Twitch is the system! No, mods don't clear the redeems. It's gonna happen again. If it happens again, it's gonna happen again. You know what happens when you redeem it? No. Bad. Don't do it. We have been clearing them. Why have you been clearing? Why? Is that why I get randomly thrown stuff at me? Stuff gets randomly thrown at me. Dang, thank you for the 135 streak. Enjoy my embarrassing story. Spending time with my family on a trip, so have fun. Is that a little hint to what we're reading today? Okay, chat. I will start reading everyone's embarrassing story. So let's see what happens. Okay. Starting with... Oh, why am I at number number 5. What the heck? We have a total of 17 responses. Thank you everyone for submitting your stories. And at the very start, we have Painting Yellows. Okay, Painting Yellows. I don't know if Painting Yellow is still here, but we're going to see what Painting Yellow has for us. Why did I have a heart? Who? What? Heart? Why did I get a heart? Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. Okay, Painting Yellow, I don't know if you're here, but these were the rules that was given to everyone. Is you guys need to follow Twitch TOS, and there's nothing lewd, and don't include personal details because we don't want to dox you guys. No. Followed for starting stream. Okay, so Painting Yellow's story is: once in elementary school, I had a crush on this girl. Ooh, a crush. Well, I wanted to ask her out, but was embarrassed, so I decided to separate her from her friends by hiding Monopoly money around the playground and telling them I hid real money. That's crazy! What kind of bamboozle is this? You know what? This would work on me. I'm desperate. If I could get money to buy like a cold drink when it's so hot in the Philippines, I would have taken it. And so right before I was about to ask her, her friend who had a crush on me came up from behind, jumped on my back, and kissed her cheek. What? I was so shocked. I just ran off and never spoke to anyone in that group ever again. Sometimes I wake up cringing still 20 plus years later. What? People just randomly kiss you? Is this a normal thing? I don't know if Painting Yellow was still here. This has never happened to me once in my life. You feel that? What? That is so... This is cute though. This is cute. I think... I think this is really cute. It's like a tiny cute little prank. I think that one... This one wasn't awkward. I don't think this one was awkward. I think the one that was the most awkward about this entire thing was her friend who had a crush on Painting Yellow came up from behind and then kissed their cheek. Is this counted as a harassment? Where's the consent? How old? I wish Painting Yellow was here so I could ask how old they were, but I can't. I could see someone in grade school doing this. This is something someone in grade school would do. The Monopoly money though. Hey, bag is bag, chat. I don't know how you bag your crushes, but this is a good way to bag someone. You wanted to ask her out. This one was hilarious. I think this is a really cute way of asking someone out. This is adorable. I don't think that one's awkward. Well, I don't think you had anything close this or anything embarrassing at all. Really? Pixel Pirate? Wow. Are you guys just incapable of getting embarrassed? What? Vimshi never got a kiss? Not in this way. No one just randomly comes up behind you and then kisses on your cheek and goes, mwah. No. Who does that? Especially when you're just friends or crushes. Who does that? No one does that. Not from my experience, at least. No, that was Painting Yellows. That wasn't too bad, honestly. Okay. I don't know if this Kalkar's here. No, I see. Kalkar is here. Kalkar, you're next. Kalkar, you're next. Let's see what Kalkar has to say. Okay, Kalkar says that while I was stressed out and overworked at my job, my boss told me to finish up with stocking the shelves. I said, hang on, let me finish ringing her up. In which I heard a voice saying, who are you calling her? Only to look up and realize that I accidentally called the man a woman. No! No! Not the misgender I had to stock more shelves immediately afterwards. That's so rough. That's so rough. Customer service is not easy. It is not an easy job. I can just imagine Kalkar, like this guy. This guy probably, let's say Kalkar works at like a Walmart or something. Just imagine him after bumping his head at the register and profusely saying sorry. It's just absolute silence while Kalkar is like, do you need this? Doesn't say anything and just goes beep and then continues beep, beep, scanning everything. Kalkar said yeah. Just the silent beep, beep every time Kalkar sends an item their way. I feel like every beep Kalkar's like, oh god, this is so awkward. Everyone saw me bump my head against the register. Oh, Kalkar. That hurts. I'm so sorry. 100%. I can put my shoes under you because I'm such an awkward person, chat. It happens to me way too much. My social anxiety is through the roof if this happens. I don't think I'd even go to work the next day. Kalkar, it's okay. This was a really good story. This is a really good story. Though, thank you so much for sharing with us. Wonderful story. Okay, chat. Next up, we have. Oh, it's Soda Pop story. Soda Pop, you're welcome. No, we feel your pain. Though we feel your pain. You have all the right in the world to feel as much cringe as possible. It's bad. It's that bad. Okay. Next embarrassing story from Soda Pop. Hi Vim, story 1. Oh wait, oh my god, we have multiple stories from you? Are you content farming for me? Thank you. Hi Vim, story 1. Once in school, 2 or 3rd grade, I had a girl who was friends with me and who had a little cyst, and they looked identical. I go out of school and see her We talk for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I see her walking out of school. I realized my mistake and said hi to my friend. When I went home last time, I spoke to her. What? Wait, really? Wait, are they twin sisters? If they look identical to one another and they're siblings, I'm pretty sure they were twin sisters. I haven't met twins at all. Actually, I've never seen any, but if I were to see one, it would be so hard to distinguish them. It's so cool to see a twins though. We have actually a few streams ago we had we had twin brothers in our chat. And they were talking about how they didn't look the same, but they were twins. I guess for this one, it's different because these are twins that look exactly the same. So that's just interesting that you know that twins can look different and they can look the same. So that's pretty cool. That's embarrassing though. Oh no, just imagine if you told like the other sister a secret, right? Or the sister told you a secret and then you accidentally tell that secret to the second twin sister, you're cooked. It's over for you. I think it's worse for people who date twin sisters, right? You have identical and maternal twins. Those are a thing. I see. I talked with her about the school day. Oh, you talked with her about the school day? only to figure out that she was completely different. You were telling her like probably a whole story like, oh, do you remember this happened in class? And she was probably so confused. I think twins would get that a lot though. I think twins get mistaken a lot. It's always a gamble. Just pray you don't lose the 50-50 with the twins. Yeah, 100%. Why can't twins have like IDs? That would be cool. I wish twins had like identical IDs so that you can just figure out which twin is who. Like, oh, this twin was born a second earlier than the second twin, right? Okay. Next up, the story. You gave me multiple stories. So story 2, in 4th grade, you made friends with another girl who was nice to you, and you guys became friends. And one day, you guys said to meet after school. Wait, why? Usually for like a date? I forgot. What? Just right after you said you forgot, and you went with a different friend at home, and later you realized your mistake and you felt so awkward and embarrassed you can't even talk to her again. No! She probably thinks you hate her! You can't just do that! I mean, to be fair, you were in 4th grade, but that feels so bad. Oh no! She probably felt more awkward and embarrassed than you. If I'm being honest, I don't think I could handle this. Why do so many netnoms have Riz though? That poor girl probably still thinks you hate her. Oh no! Wait, Soda Pop, do you still know this person? I know it's hard to keep track of grade school friends from back then, but I know some people who still keep in contact with their grade school classmates. Oh, not anymore. No. That's okay. That's so silly though, but thank you for sharing your awkward and embarrassing stories. I've never experienced anything like that. Well, maybe I did. I forget a lot though. Next story we have is Huntsman. Huntsman Virus's story. I don't know if Huntsman is here, but Huntsman said that it was in 1st grade. I was on the toilet. I sit and didn't realize the stall door was open. Oh no! Before I knew it, a group of other guys were laughing at me, calling me staller because of the open door. I was called that name until middle school. No! When I moved schools. Also, they laughed and called me Dandruff Boy because I had a dandruff problem. So yeah, elementary school was lovely. Oh, that's terrible. Huntsman, I'm sorry. That's like a lot of grade school bullying. No, that blows. It does blow. But oh my god. This happened so many times because I forget all the freaking time to lock the stall door in a public restroom, and the amount of times I've gotten walked in while I was taking a piss or a shit, too many times to count. But this has happened in school, in public places, and I have never once called any nicknames. Wait, Huntsman, if you don't mind me asking, where do you live? Like, what country? What country do you stay in? I don't think it's like Asian culture to... Well, for me, in the Philippines at least, since I grew up in the Philippines, right? I don't think it's Asian culture to give someone nicknames when they do something embarrassing. It's not a Filipino culture thing at least. So it's just interesting to see. Oh, England! Oh, the UK! Oh, I heard that the UK was like, oh, you guys are smart with... you guys are smart with insults. Yeah, the UK? Mate. That makes so much... That happens a lot here. Must be in Poland. That's crazy. Yeah, it's a very, very English thing to do. Yeah, that checks out. I assumed it was English. I just make eye contact and let a big turd out and establish dominance. We are more polite, but kids are mean. Well, that's what kids do. They say whatever's on their mind. Also, I will say, Huntsman, I'm honest about this. I like being honest to you guys. I actually have a dandruff problem, but not because I don't take a bath, but it's because it's so dry. It's so dry where I live, because it's Canada, right? We're not an island. I'm not in an island anymore. When I was in the Philippines, I never got any dandruff because it was so moist. It was the humidity was always up through the roof. But now that I'm in Canada, I specifically need like essential oils to hydrate my scalp because water and lotion are so essential when you live in a very dry place. So if you have any dandruff problems, it's not the shampoo. I thought it was my shampoo that was doing it. No, it's not the shampoo. It's not the conditioner. It's actually because of the humidity of where you live. It could be that. So if you've tried all the shampoos, everything, and nothing's working, I suggest you try like scalp oil to help with the hydration of your scalp. It's pretty good though. When your scalp flakes off, make small white flakes in your hair. Yeah, that's what you call dandruff. Dandruff happens sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you don't wash your hair properly and it's like dried up soap, or sometimes it's dry skin. I use medicated shampoo nowadays, works good. Oh, that's good. That's good. All my products now that I moved to Canada is all hydration based. So I have a hydrating lotion, hydrating facial products, hydrating shampoo, hydrating conditioner. Everything is hydration based because of how dry it is here. My dad keeps making fun of me saying, I remember when I had hair, you know, you will become like me one day. No, I'll share an embarrassing story because I didn't know that Canada was such a dry place. My skin started flaking, not just my head, not my scalp that had dandruff, but like my legs to my arms started scaling with white stuff, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Am I a reptile? No. I went out like that and someone pointed it out. And I was so embarrassed because it looked like I was a reptile. And that made me not want to go out for a while. And that's why I had to research on why everything was flaking. And I had to learn the hard way that, it's because Canada's not a humid place. And I need all like the hydration products in the world so that I don't look like a reptile that just isn't on water. But that's one embarrassing story from me. So it's not too bad of a thing. Don't worry, Huntsman. You're not alone with your embarrassing stories. We just learn how to get through it. But I'm glad that you found a medicated shampoo that works. That's good. Also, Vim, was the book you're looking called Mga Kwentong Epic Maria Makiling? No, it's not alone. No, it's not. It's like, it's a fantasy novel. It's fantasy based. You're too oily. It's hard to keep my skin fresh. Oh, you know what's good, GML? There are specific products for oily skin. Really good. Oil is actually good for your body. You just need certain products to lessen it a bit. Oil is what keeps you hydrated when it's very dry. My skin isn't oily and it's really dry, so the humidity of a place really affects me badly. That's why I shower in... Wait, do you actually shower in olive oil? Oil also keeps your McDonald's fries nice and soggy. Exactly, it keeps your McDonald's fries nice and soggy. Oh no. Huntsman, I had that same problem. You need a facial product for hydration to fix your skin barrier. It's a lot of hydration problems. That's what fixed mine. If you start flaking with your face. But also, it's not just the products. I think it's also you need to drink Wawa. Have you guys drank water today? I demand everyone to have a hydration check. Everyone sip some water. A girl between two worlds? In what way? Yes, Vim, I am hydrated. I need you to drown yourself in water, but not die. Thank you. I've drank a load of gamer stuff. No! No! You drink enough water, Huntsman, then it's the facial products. Some people need to use facial products. Yeah, it's time to drown. Hi, Zara. Welcome comment. Gamer substance flavored water, Vim. I don't care. I like 3 pounds of watermelon. That's not water. Neon cat. That's watermelon. That doesn't count as water. It needs to be liquid. That's solid. Got some Gatorade and I'm drinking. Is that okay? No. Wait. Unless you need the electrolytes. But get Wawa. It's like 40% water. It's fine. Okay. Oops. Excuse me. I did. Excuse me. Okay, next story, chat. Are you guys ready for the next story? Vim doesn't understand how hydration works. Don't. Yes, I do. I do. What do you mean I don't? Okay, chat. I don't know if Shadow is here, but let's read their next story. We have 20. Oh my gosh, we have 20 submissions. Okay, maybe we can pause the submissions for now. That is a lot of submissions. Okay, next story we have Shadow. Okay, Shadow says one time in like middle school, I think, I really liked this one girl, and by like, I mean, I was full on simping for this girl. That makes so much sense. In my mind, of course, my introverted would never do something stupid in front of others. So one day, when our results for an exam came out, I got high grades, higher than her. Now, for some reason, my small brain, not small, why am I getting roasted? Not smaller than them, decided to do something to impress / make her laugh. So I did the freaky Sonic gif. Yes, that one. She looked at me like I stole Victoria's secret and we didn't talk too much because finals came soon after. I am still wondering what was going on in my head that day. Also, Vim, you're short. The one who never comes to streams. Okay, Shadow. Shadow comes to my streams. Wait, what is the freaky Sonic gif? I don't know. Wait, what does it look like? Freaky Sonic gif? No! No! Shadow. Hold on. No! Shadow. I need you guys to see this just really quick, okay? It's going to traumatize every single one of you, okay? No. No. This is what they did. This is what Shadow did. Oh no. That's not base. This is base. Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine? I got a high test score, and then they just do this. What? Why come just now? Welcome and Gino. We're looking at embarrassing, silly stories. That one was really good, Shadow. That is big brain. This would work on me 100%. Shadow, it's okay. You just found the wrong girl, okay? Wrong girl. You're fine. Okay, are you guys ready for the next story? Thank you, Shadow. I know Shadow isn't here, but if anyone wants to clip it for Shadow so that he can see it forever alone. Next story we have... Oh, it's Cappy's! I don't know if Cappy's is here, but this is Cappy's story. When I was being adopted, I was like 10 years old, and my adopted parents came to see me, and my little brother... Then we knew each other with the parents, and I asked my adopted dad, "Why have you dyed your hair white?" And then he started laughing and says that the color was normal for old people. And after that, since now my father keeps bringing that back every time. Wait, you were 10 years old though, Cappies! No, when I was 10 years old, I said the craziest things. When I know, cause when you're young, right? You tend to point out a lot of things. Okay. So in the Philippines, we actually have a lot of foreigners that come by, and growing up in the Philippines, all I saw were Filipinos. And if you know Filipinos, we're usually brown skinned and have black hair. So when I first saw a foreigner for the first time, I thought they weren't real. Because they had like white skin and they were super tall, right? Super tall. And they had blonde hair. I was like, wait a minute. That can't be a real person. Am I looking at a real person? But I was really young, so this is really normal. I don't think you don't have to be too embarrassed about it. I feel like mine is worse. If I talk about that now in this day and age, I would be canceled at 5 years old. What was that supposed to mean? What do you mean? What was that supposed to mean? She was playing an Anomaly Project IRL. I was playing an Anomaly Project IRL. Like, spot the difference, you know? Your story, hey, yo, I feel like mine is worse. Mine is so much worse. But that was pretty cool. It was actually my babysitter that told me to not say that out loud. Because that was so bad. I said it, I was at a hotel. It was at a resort at a beach. They were like across the pool. I don't know if they heard me, but I was pointing at them. I was pointing at the girl. Wait, did she just call me an anomaly? No? Me? No? I don't think so. Okay, Cappies, thank you for sharing your embarrassing story. I appreciate it. Well, I don't think your family brings up the story of hairs for 10 years after all that time. Well, that's true. My family doesn't bring it up because it was my babysitter that actually pointed it out, and she didn't tell my family, so I was lucky. I was lucky. She insulted almost everyone there. Don't worry. What? Me? No, never. Wait! Is Casey here? Wait, hold on. I need to know if Casey's here. Casey, it's your turn. I need to know what this is. Casey? I don't know if Casey's here, but I'm gonna read their story. This is Casey's story. So, Casey says, on my high school senior trip, some class moms organized a bunch of team competitions for us. One of them was taboo, where you have to get your team to guess a word without using any words from a list on a card. So for instance, maybe you have to get them to guess car without using auto or vehicle. Oh, I see. I just found my new improv stream. Anyway, I got the word flat. Oh no, you got the word flaccid and proceeded to give the only hint that would work. No! When a pee-pee isn't erected. How old were these people? Oh, your high school senior trip. And oh no. Were the class moms there? Oh no! Somehow my team not only got that one, but also 3 more through all their fits of laughter. The story instantly spread to most of the class and some of the teachers! But some people were still learning about it a day later. Anyway, it's probably good that was my end of my high school career. That's it! Yes, the moms were there, not the mom. Your moms were there too. It was a very affected... Did you win? I hope you won. You better have won. After all of that, rest in peace, Casey. My friends were done. Hey, at least you didn't do it alone. See, I think we did but I don't rightly recall because you lost your dignity, right? Yeah, that makes sense. After that one, I would lose my dignity too. I can't imagine making that hint while my mom is there. I can't do it. No, I would get a whooping. No. Y'all were in it. Yeah, you all fell together. Okay? I have to get going now. Enjoy the rest of the stream, y'all, and thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you, Calcar, for stopping by with dignity. Okay, I love. Okay. Next story we have is from Ikaruga. Ikaruga says, when I was in middle school, I wrote a love letter to my crush and slipped it into her binder. Aw, that's really cute. Aw. Thinking back now, what I wrote was probably the cheesiest thing possible. I love writing love letters, chat. I always write like the cheesiest things if I had a crush back then. In high school especially, it was a very prominent thing for Asian culture to give either love letters, or for girls it's love letters, for guys it's directly asking the girl out. But for girls, we usually gave love letters, and that's how we confess to our crushes, or through a gift. It's either a love letter or a gift, so it's pretty normal. Astro, thank you for the 40 stream streak. I appreciate it. Welcome in. And so Ikaruga says, a couple days pass after he gave the letter, and he doesn't hear any weird rumors circulating about him, nor did the crush approach Ikaruga. I kind of assumed she just threw it out. Fast forward a week, and my graduating class of 60 students, this was a small private school, so everyone knew everything and everyone. And this girl walks up to the mic to give her speech as valedictorian. Wait, is that how you spell it? Valedictorian? Is that how you pronounce it? Valedictorian. Why does that sound weird? No, is this the actual word? What? Oh, valedictorian. It is actually that word. Valedictorian. Okay. Let's just double check. It's Latin. I see that now. Okay, so, she was the valedictorian, so she must have been really busy. And she read out my confession to the entire class. Not only did I get rejected, but humiliated in front of people you'd never see again. What? What? That's so messed up! What is this? Middle school? Yo! That's such a bitchy move! That's so messed up! Can we 07 Ikaruga? I'm so sorry for you! Welcome to the ending school in a band club! You had a similar experience? That's so crazy! How could they just do this? That's throwing hands level of pettiness. Exactly! That's so messed up. I'm so sorry, Ikaruga. This story will forever be remembered as what the fuck. That's so messed up. You don't do this. If anything, that reflects worse on the girl than the person who wrote the letter. Exactly. She should at least feel, honored. Not honored. At least someone liked her. How dare she? I'm sorry, Ikaruga. You deserve better. I'm glad you're out of there. Out of middle school. Okay, next story we have Leonardo. Oh my gosh, long, very long. Okay, so I don't know if Leonardo's here. Oh no, Leonardo is here. Okay, so Leonardo says, so, Kid Leo was weird. Oh, we're talking about young Leonardo? Like really, really weird. When I was about 6, I had no friends. 50% because I had moved to another house. 50% because I simply had never gotten one. Young me saw this and decided, making use of all his brain cells and wisdom, that for some reason, the best course of action was to pick inanimate objects as friends. As far as I know, many kids do this. Yeah, many kids have done this. I've done this to myself. With my toys. I actually got a Pikachu toy from a Crane game back when I was like 12, 13, somewhere there. And that Pikachu plushie that I won through a Crane machine has been with me everywhere I went. So it would be on my shoulder and I would pretend to be a Pokemon master. That's what I would do as a kid. And I would talk to that Pikachu plushie like it's my best friend. Because that's what Ash does, right? Based, I know! I was so proud. That was the first time I did a claw machine and got a plush, like, one try, I got the Pikachu plush in the Crane game. I was so proud. I was so way too proud. Okay, so it's pretty normal. You're fine. Yeah. You're missing out if you've never pretended to be a Pokemon master. That's what I'm saying. You lived life as a kid. Yeah. Okay. But many kids do it. You're fine. I am not most kids. What? You're not most kids? I didn't pick toys or plushies. I had plushies. I also treated those as friends. I picked... What? Bathrooms? Some sinks from time to time? But I mainly started to talk with toilets for some reason? Why toilets? Wait, why a sink? Eh? Some had names, which... I don't remember anymore. And I tried to keep track of the personality of each toilet I used. Especially the one in my school which I talked with a lot. Sometimes I'd be visiting a different house and realize I wouldn't be coming back soon. And I ended up arguing. You ended up arguing with the toilet so I could go without making it angry. Maybe that's why I had no friends in the first place. We will never know. No. This isn't that bad, Leonardo. I feel like kids would choose stuff. I mean, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. I think Leonardo was ahead of his time befriending a toilet because Skibidi Toilet became a thing. Leonardo, if if Skibidi Toilet came out around the time where you were a kid, Leonardo, this would have been an okay thing. I still see this as an okay thing because Skibidi Toilet is real, right? You can... he was many steps ahead. That's what I'm saying. Dude did date anything the day. Exactly. Even the game. There's this dating game where you date inanimate objects. I'm a prophet. See, Leonardo's a prophet. You weren't weird, Leonardo. How to date your toilet tutorial. Leo was just ahead of his time. Skibidi Toilet wasn't until years later. Oh my gosh, me and Casey had the same mindset. That's what I'm saying. Leonardo, I am 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Yeah, this isn't that bad, Leonardo. This is actually not that bad. This is actually pretty nice. You had a childhood. This is the W. I like your story. Okay, next up we have... Is Minvolva here? I don't know if Minvolva's here, but Minvolva, it's your turn. Okay, so Minvolva says... Minvolva is here. Once when I was a child, I was on my way to school and had an old lady all of a sudden stop me and started touching my face and saying, "How are you, my grandchild?" Because I was an introvert, I was stun-locked by the interaction. I just nodded my head and tried to keep walking, but she grabbed my arm and handed me a piece of candy. Licorice flavor. I hate that. I just said thank you and walked away. I felt so red the whole day by that encounter. It still haunts me sometimes. Oh, that's kind of a sweet story. You probably made that grandma's day. Let's be so for real. Oh, that's so sweet though. She even gave you candy. She must be so sweet. That's nice. But that's really embarrassing. What? You just nodded your head like, yes, I'm your grandchild. If that were me, I would have pretended to be their grandchild every day. Because if she was willing to give you candy, Minboba, she was probably willing to give you a whole ass dinner. Why would you not pretend to be their grandchild for way longer? Agreed with Vim. She got to see her grandchild even if you weren't. Yeah, exactly. The old grandma looks like a witch. She looks like a witch? Even better! You know the story of Hansel and Gretel? The witch gave Hansel and Gretel a bunch of food. Okay, who doesn't like food? You should have you should have followed her home. Okay, followed her home, kept her safe. Congrats on not getting kidnapped, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, but she made a great gingerbread house. Yeah, that sounds good until you wake up inside somebody's oven. Wait, I'm sharing a brain cell with Vimshi. Can someone please help? Oh, we're cooked. She also ate them alive, Vim. That's the best part, right, Minvova? Yeah, this is the equivalent to young children getting kidnapped through a white van, except they do it with an old candy. Oh wait, with an old lady with candy. I think that's the smarter move. No one suspects an old lady, chat. Wait, Vim is always talking about eating us. I think my lore specifically states too that I kidnap you guys and turn you guys into net noms. For fun, of course. Vimshi, are you the Baba Yaga? Yes, I am! I am the Baba Yaga! For those who don't know what the Baba Yaga is, it's a Filipino mythological creature. Oh, it's Salvic folklore. Oh, we also have that in the Philippines. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it eats her victims, usually children. For us, we call this the aswang. If you ever want to kidnap me and just give me free Wi-Fi and monster energy, you're right, I should. That's from no, it's not. It's from Salvic folklore, but the Philippines has a rendition of it called the aswang. They eat the aswang, like eats babies from inside the mother's stomach, or they just eat babies in general. She's the one who has a walking house. A walking house? You learned that from John Wick? Susuge sounds like so familiar. The Vimshi's lore. Yeah, she kidnaps children and cooks them alive. She does! Who? Me? No, not me. I think we're talking about mythological creatures here. Is Baba Yaga from Salvic folklore? It is. Yeah, she has a walking house. A walking house. A house with a chicken legs. Yeah. If Vimshi is Baba Yaga, does that mean she is John Wick? No, I'm not. What? Now I underground why Vova always calling me because he is scared when old ladies pass by. Bro. Minvova is forever scarred for old ladies. I'm sorry, Minvova. Thank you for sharing your story, though. I appreciate it. Next up, we have... I won't even say the name. Next up, we have G-Man! Why'd you put parentheses, your best friend? Okay. Hello. They said hello. G-Man from BTS. Sarang heyo. Anyways, this silly big back Korean guy got a story. Back when I was a small little boy, I had to help my mother with bills starting when I was like 9. Crazy, right? When I was 13 years old, we had a friend who helped us get a place by putting his name down on the lease since my mother's credit card was sucking big juicy sliming balls at the same time. What the fuck is this vocabulary? We had to send him the money and he would make the payment. But at one point, the payment never went through. And we were getting a bunch of calls. Oops, excuse me. My mother got big girl annoyed. Okay? And asked me to text him. I had contact named as Hannah's dad, but I had a friend named Hannah whose dad I also had the contact of under the same name. So silly old me decided to unknowingly text the wrong Hannah's dad, and I was cursing him out, saying he was fucking us over, and I was going to chop his balls off and kill him if he doesn't pay, only to get sent a text back saying, a great story to tell Hannah the next day for class. Imagine your daughter's friend who is 13 texting you that. Hey, if I was Hannah's dad, I would be relieved that you weren't hitting on my daughter, but you instead wanted to chop her balls off. Okay? I feel like I'd be more relieved rather than someone flirting on my daughter. I think Hannah's dad kind of appreciated it. Probably saw it as really entertaining. Did you talk to Hannah the next day? I need to know. Does Hannah know? Also, welcome in, Ali Senna. Night, Vimshi. Gonna look forward to the bot tomorrow. Oh, of course, Lily. Thank you so much for watching my bots. It means a lot. And hi, Chainsaw. We're just reading embarrassing stories right now. I did, and she said, "Why the heck did you text my dad, Dad?" I had to explain to him it was a joke. I don't know.
Womp 2020 just rated with 1 viewer.
Welcome in, Raiders. For those who are new, I am the Wi-Fi router VTuber. I am the best provider. So if your internet starts flying up, that's me. Welcome in. What did you guys do? What did you guys play? We are currently reading my chat's embarrassing stories today. We have a bunch of embarrassing stories today. I think I have 10 submissions left. No, I actually have 9 submissions left right after this one. Wow, I rated into an ad. Wait, Lampe actually did rate it. I'm sorry, Lampe. Everyone's stuck in the ads now. Oh, great. Wonderful. This W. Oh, no. Whatever are we gonna do? But thank you so much for sharing your story, G-Man. I appreciate it. We're gonna read the next story after this one. Run while you can, Raiders. She'll eat you. I don't eat anyone. I'm a nice person, Chad. I'm hungry, though. I'm a nice person, but I'm very, very hungry. I'm just drinking some water. We yapped for a while, didn't we? Well, while we're on an ad break, chat, we just rest. Just rest a bit. We're halfway through the Google Forms. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, you don't need anyone except your community. Yeah, I'm a nice person, but I'm very hungry. And the second thing is kind of the most important, particularly. Hey, well, I don't know. I'm the only raider from this raid. I would have raided my streamer colleague if he was still online, but his power went out, and that's why I ended stream now. That's not what the lore says, Vim. Are you evil hungry, or are you lying to us about everybody that disappears from the Discord? Yeah. What people that disappears from the Discord? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure everyone in the Discord server is doing fine and well. Fine and well. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next story. I don't know if Void is here, but the next story is Void. Okay, what does Void have for us? Once when I was doing school, I called my teacher mom. This is so... Excuse me. I've done this before. Except, I've done this too. I think... I don't remember when, but I remember calling one of my teacher's mom. She kind of looked like her. I was trying to find my mom. I was so young. I was like in kindergarten. I remember this because my grandparents, my grandmama actually told me about it, that I called my teacher mom because she kind of looked like her. I think it's pretty normal to do that. It's pretty normal. Teacher is your second mother, so no problem. Exactly! The teacher basically acts like your second mom at this point. Yeah, my dad was a teacher at the same school that I was at, and one time he subbed in for a sick teacher into my lesson, and I did not know whether to call out to him formally as Pop You should have. No, Lampe, you should have. That's such a W. Okay, thank you for sharing your story, Void. I really liked it. Next up, we have Sheep5. I don't know if Sheep5's here, but Sheep5, what's your story? Let's see. One time, whoa, Sheep5 plays Marvel Rivals W. One time while playing Marvel Rivals with a buddy, we both accidentally took turns saying the other sucks at the game. During one match, my buddy was playing Luna. I didn't notice, and out loud, I said, "Holy shit, man, our Luna is chucking balls." To which he replied, "Yeah, sorry, man, I've never played her before." Oh no! Oops, excuse me. 2 matches later, I was playing Hawkeye poorly. And he said, "Dude, this Hawkeye needs to uninstall because holy shit." I replied with, "I deserve that, my bad OG." After that match, we decided to get on Overwatch, realizing we both chug at rivals. Wait, that is such a silly story. No, I've done this sometimes though. I remember mistaking some of my teammates for someone else, and they were actually my friends. So this happened a lot in Valorant. Actually, I'd be like trio queuing with my friends, and since Valorant is a competitive game, it gets really toxic, right? I was shitting on an enemy Omen, only to realize it was my childhood friend that was playing Omen. That I said, "This Omen smokes our fucking ass. They left a gap in the smoke. I should have been Omen." Only to realize that that was my friend. But I thought we were your only friends, Vim. That's not true. I've talked about so many friends. But you guys are also not same Valorant moment. No, jeez, this Omen is fucking ass. He should uninstall the game. Wait, that's GML. Sorry, man. That's happened to you too. See, it's not just me that this happens. Did you just redeem no cursing? How dare you? How dare you, Tronic? Bad Tronic! I can't curse for 15 minutes now. How could you do this to me? 15 minutes. The no cursing before you swore so spin. What do you mean? The no cursing came before you swore. Eh? The no cursing came before I... Eh? Wait. Before... No. No, that means I don't spin because it's not after. What? I said no cursing before you said... Huh? Yeah, the alert played and you immediately swore? Wait, I did? Wait, I did? I did? Did I really? Wait! What if there was delay? Wait, but what if there was delay? You know, what if there was delay? You know, fuck you guys! Fine! I'll spin, you little shits! You little shits! You know what? It's gonna land on something. Well, never mind. I can't find it here. I have to switch. I have to switch scene. You know what? It's gonna land on nothing. I'm gonna bet on it landing on nothing. Are you ready, chat? It's gonna land on nothing. You fuckers. You little shiz. There, please, 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 no! No! This is the worst one. This is the worst one. This is the worst one. I don't know how to run. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sad. It's over for me. Okay. I need the timer again. Where's the stupid timer? There's the timer. 5 minutes of rhyming? Why did I do this to myself? I suck at rhyming. Oh my gosh. It's over for thee, but the fault is not on me. Vimshi Eminem mode is on. The sooner I get it over with, the sooner I can stop it. Okay, that's actually rhymed. I almost died. I did, because rhyming is so hard. Okay, while this is happening, I'm gonna have a browser open so I can at least have vocabulary, okay? Are you guys ready? I'm gonna start rhyming. Okay, here we go. Okay, Vimshi, you can make many words rhyme with G-man by removing a G like meman or streamin'. So, demon. P-man. Casey was the one that taught me this. So, in fact, you gotta blame Casey for being a biz. the best one I can do. But don't worry, I have more than two. I'm a biz apparently. Yes, you are, because you are so beautifully. I don't know. This is so hard. I don't know how to rhyme because I don't have a wide vocabulary that can be so cool like a bard. Hardened bard. It's so hard. Vimshi, don't word good. Wait, I don't understand what you mean by that. I like food. Remember, chat, the punishment is trying to rhyme, not rhyming. Yeah, but I can't find the right timing. You also have a small brain that overloads with 1% thoughts giving straight. Hey, why are you the one rhyming when I should be the one that's rhyming? But you are so freaking rhyming. Rhyme achieved. I'm doing your job for you. Shouldn't you take over streaming too? Well, that's what I'm doing, okay? You know what? You're such a bote. like booty? Bote? Tootie? Don't let her abort because she's short. You guys should have the punishment instead because I can't do this. So I unbled. Don't know. I say you have to restart that clock until you're actually rhyming. Well, I can't do that because we're gonna be here for forever, and that won't do well with the timing. I don't know what else. What else to rhyming with besides timing? I'm learning, chat. Yeah. Listen, I have so much more to do in my timing, and there's a lot of forms that I have to do for climbing. we have retiming, rock climbing, subliming, face timing. The previous one was better. I refuse to give up. I need to learn how to rhyme so that I can be sup. Rhyming in English. Well, you know what? How about you just tux? latch batch latch. Chat chiming in to try rhyming so you can help me because I'm having such a hard time. I think I need tea. The closest rhyme to rhyme I know is slime. A fat cat sat on a rat splat. Exactly. Just focus, hocus pocus. You deserve a second chance. Go visit friends. See, you guys know how to do it more than me. This was so hard. It was so hard. I couldn't do it. I hate rhyming. Rhyming is so difficult. If your rhyming doesn't improve them, we'll never get to finish the stream. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, we can continue with the stream now. That was so bad. That was so bad. I hate that punishment so much. It was so bad. Anyway, thank you for sharing your story, Sheep5. We went on a freaking huge tangent. I can't with you guys today. I think the next lesson we gotta do is learn how to rap. That helps with rhyming. Rapping is so hard. No, I don't alone. This was the first step to rapper Vimshe. You know what? I should become a rapper. Rapper Vimshe. Okay, chat. We have the next embarrassing story from what the fuck? Who is this? The real best friend? I had to explain VTubers to my friends. Who the fuck is this? You had to explain VTubers to your IRL friends? Is your embarrassing story? Rest in peace, my friend. You are cooked. Hi, I hope everyone is well. Everyone's doing well. Chesty, thank you so much for stopping by. You know what? That's pretty embarrassing in itself. I wouldn't even know how to explain VTubers to like normies. Do you get what I mean? Like people who aren't super into anime. Am I just supposed to tell them, hey, I'm a character on the screen that's 2D and I talk and I go like this and people like to watch me. I move around like a cartoon character. I mean, I explained them to my mom. She understood. Does your mom watch anime girl on the internet? People who watch anime are not normal. Wait, what do you mean? I mean, as a concept, it's not really that hard. Just a content creator who uses virtual digital avatar for expression. Now, that's a fancy way of saying it. But instead of knowing how to say it that way, I would probably say, oh, it's just an anime girl on the internet that likes to move around and... But it's a real person. But it's an anime girl, but they're a real person. Right? That's what it feels like. Okay, thank you for sharing your story. I don't know who you are, but W story. W story. To be fair, fair VTuber quite literal means virtual. That is true. I think the first one was technically it's Annoying Orange, but the one that became popular anime wise is Kizuna Ai. Compared to the Wii or Xbox 360 avatar, it's just more exactly. That's basically what it was, right? All right, next story. We have Lobster. Okay, Lobster says, holy moly, that's a long story. Okay. Lobster says, when I was very small, I was cast in my school production of Peter Pan as one of the Indians. They kind of get left out of modern versions, but back in my youth, they were still included. Basically, we had one song to sing, then Captain Hook's pirates massacre us all. We each had a pirate assigned to us as our killer, and mine was the class bully who delighted in making it as painful as possible. Oh no! Maybe he was a budding method actor or something. Every rehearsal, he would run onto the stage, hit me as hard as he could with his little wooden sword, and I would fall over dead. Come opening night, we sang our song. The pirates rushed into the stage. Wait, where was I? And my bully ran to the spot where I was supposed to be found. Wait, wait, what? Where I was supposed to be. Wait, what? Wait, sorry. Wait, my non-existent dyslexia is kicking in. My bully ran to the spot where I was supposed to be found, but he didn't find me. He stood there confused while I emerged from behind the piece of scenery, snuck up behind him as stealthily as possible. Oh, where I was supposed to be it's where I was supposed to be found. Oh, I see. I got so confused. So he was so confused because he wasn't there. Wait, you're confusing me, Leonardo! Wait, does anyone know what it means? I'm so confused. Where I was supposed to be. To find... Punctuation, chat. This is why we need punctuation. The rhyming amplified the dyslexia. That's basically what Likaru, thank you so much for the cookie. It is where I was supposed to be. To find. Punctuation is a lifesaver. Oh, okay. So Lobster was supposed to be there. Only to find nothing. The bully found nothing. So he stood there confused. While Lobster emerged from behind a piece of scenery, snuck up behind them as stealthily as possible, and hit him over the head as hard as I could with my own little wooden tomahawk. Down went my supposed killer. The rest of the pirates, not expecting this level of resistance, immediately burst into tears and had to be dragged off the stage by one a teacher before I could do any more damage. I was not allowed to be in any more school plays for a while after that. What? Lobster, you dealt so much damage! W! Lobster, respect. First of all, you went up against your school bully. What the fuck? That's so base. Exactly, right? Yeah, so base. That was so deserved. You chose violence. I agree with it. The only times I allow violence on stage for everyone to watch. I'm surprised that the teacher didn't even know that he was like hitting you as hard as possible. He probably deserved that. With the fact that you were only banned for school plays for just a while and not permanently banned means your teacher probably know he was abusing the shit out of you. Okay, W teacher. Thank you for sharing your story, Lobster. That was a good one. Disclaimer, Vimshi doesn't condone violence. Exactly. I don't condone violence. I don't condone violence. Just look at my lore. Have you guys read my lore? In the Discord server, have you? My lore is very sweet and very wholesome and okay, next story. Peppy's story. Okay, Peppy says, I can't remember much embarrassing moments or stories as I chose to forget them, but I most vividly remember when I slipped on the last stairs on a wet staircase on your last day of school in front of everyone, and it was your second to last year. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. That's really gotta freaking hurt. I'm so sorry, Peppy. I said it before and I'll say it again. It's something that could literally be in Poppy Playtime. It is. Before I played Poppy Playtime, I was already thinking about the lore, actually. So that was a W coincidence. I think I was able to send my story in time, but I can't verify. I should probably be at the very end. If not, it is what it is. Oh, I'm sorry, GML. We did have it in announcements in the Discord server for those who did miss it. But thank you for sharing your story, Peppy. Very short, but I'd be just as embarrassed too. There are many times I would slip and fall. Mostly during grade school, we like to play ice hot or ice water. I forgot what you call it. Hot or ice water. Something like that. It's basically a game of tag where if someone tags you, you are frozen. You're not allowed to move. And the other people who aren't frozen, they can touch you and unfreeze you. And for the tagger to win, they need to freeze every single person. Yes, freeze tag. Yeah, but for some reason in the Philippines we call it like ice water, like ice hot water, something like that. I love when Saturday streams remind me of games. Happens more than one could expect. It does. It really does. How wild. It is pretty wild. Oh, chat. We have a next one. Chat. Did you guys see the next submission? It's Tank. Tank is next. Here we go. Are you guys ready to read Tank's? Oh, Peppy's story is crazy. Ah, that's what you meant. You know, Tank said something a while ago that they're speed running, spending time with family on a trip right now. So they're not here. So I don't know what embarrassing story Tank has, but let's read it. That's really fucking long, Tank! God damn! Okay, Tank says, ever got lost in a foreign city by yourself while you're 17? Then look no further. I've got a story to tell you. It was funny. I was with a church group teaching English in Szezcia. I hope I pronounced that right. And we visited Prague 2 days before we left. We got on a bus, and while in it, I slightly passed out for a minute. When I woke up, everyone I knew who got on was gone. Thus starts my treacherous journey back to the hotel. I had no internet. No, because I'm a foreigner. Oh no! They're a foreign Chinese American who clearly stood out like a stick amongst the Europeans. And knowing nothing about speaking in Zesh. Oh, it's Chenea? Chechnea. Geography strikes again, it does! Oops, excuse me. Exclamation point burp. And knowing nothing about speaking in Zesh? I don't know how to pronounce it, Geomel! Check. Oh, okay. You pronounce it as check. Chechnya. Chechnya. Check. Okay. I pronounce it as check. Okay, I pronounced it right this time. I somehow managed to take enough random subway routes back to my hotel. Was it obviously terrifying when it first happened? Yes. But after that ordeal, I am now the prime example of what not to do when going to teach English in Czech by my church. Truly the peak of embarrassment. I was also threatened by the following year with a child leash if I ever got lost again. That is insane. I've gotten lost in a foreign country before, but here's what's worse about my parents. This was in, if I remember correctly, this was in Disneyland in Hong Kong. I was left in the middle of like the lobby, and the lobby in Disneyland is so fucking huge, right? It's big. And my parents thought for a life lesson at like 7 years old, it would be a good idea to leave their child in the middle of a giant fucking place with a bunch of people walking around and hid behind the pillar. My parents hid behind the pillar and waited for me to notice that I was lost. Yeah, that's a parenting decision. Yeah. And I immediately looked around and noticed oh shit, my parents are gone. Where did they go? And I started crying because I was panicking. Then my mom, I saw my mom behind the pillar, and then I started running to her. And then crying. And then she said, "This is why you need to hold my hand." I'm like, what the fuck? I'm 7 years old. You're not supposed to do this to me at 7. I learned my lesson though. I'm very clingy now. I'm very clingy growing up now. I whenever I go outside, I always cling to my parents or one of my friends because I know I will get lost. I roam around a lot even now because I get easily distracted by pretty colors. Harsh but effective. Oh yeah, it was way too effective. It's been I remember it to this day. Mother knows best time. She was laughing at me too. He was laughing at me. My grandmother was in on it. I can't believe my entire family was in on it. Not just my parents. My entire family. My grandmother was there too. She was laughing. I can't believe it. So Vim is the leash. I am the leash, yeah. Vim clingy never? I'm very clingy. Hi Jetstellations, welcome in. They did that to me all the time. I was always running off playing the get back to your parents game. So one day they just, yeah, your parents just finally taught you a lesson. Because back then as a kid chat, I would go everywhere. Here's a story. Because I roam off without my parents a lot of the time as a kid, I roamed to a drive-through of like a McDonald's. And do you know how at the sideways of a drive-through there's black, yellow striped lines around the corner of the drive-throughs to tell cars, hey, this is a ledge. Do not hit it. And I was using that black and white ledge as a balance beam through the McDonald's drive-through, and it was a long balance beam, okay? And in that balance beam between the drive-through, there's a bush. There's a bush that I had to go under to continue walking on the sidewalk of the drive-through, only to realize when I ducked under the bush, there was a beehive inside. I didn't realize. So after I went past the bush, I started feeling pain and I didn't really know why. Then I started realizing there was a bunch of bugs swarming around me. So the entire beehive started chasing me at the drive-thru, and there were cars near the drive-thru, and they just saw a random kid running because of a fucking beehive. Bees were around me. I got stung on the lip, on my legs, on my arms, and it sucked because I was wearing t-shirt and shorts, and I came back to my parents with like a bunch of stung bites from bees. Well, at least I know I wasn't allergic at bees, but I could have died. I really could have died. So they brought up a point that I needed to learn my lesson because that was so deadly. So basically, Vim started practicing for Minecraft at an early age. I did started practicing for Minecraft at the early age. What the hell was a beehive in a fucking drive-thru? Somebody dropped the ball on that one. You know what's crazy? The bush was not that thick. I'm surprised no one found the beehive there. Yeah, it's really dangerous for kids. It really fucking hurt. I've gotten stung by bees before. That's why whenever I see a bee, I get so scared. Because I know what it feels like to get stung by bees. Oh no. Yeah, that would be scary. That's why my parents decided to teach me a lesson. A well-deserved lesson. After that, I could have died. Okay, that's one story time from Vimshi. Alright, next one. Next. Oh, Zyra! Is Zyra here? I don't know if Zyra's here. But the next story is Zyra! Hi, Zyra! Welcome in! Okay, Zyra said, oh my gosh, it's long. When I was younger, my father took me to a giant clothing store to get school clothing. I was looking for clothes I might like when I heard and saw a figure crouch running towards me. What do you mean a figure crouch? Figure crouch running towards you? Like they were hiding from someone. It happened so fast, I realized I literally froze in place, staring at the guy who ran up on me. They said, wow, girl, you must have drunk all the milk. They were commenting on my height. My dad saw immediately and looked like he was gonna slug the guy. What? The guy panics and realizes both me and my dad did not recognize him. The man quickly says my dad's name and my dad calmed down. Supposedly, the man is one of my distant relatives my dad was close to. It was quite awkward as I still don't understand who he was. Still, and stunned on the milk comment. Oh no! That is so weird. That's a distant relative. Can you just imagine someone going, wow, girl, you must have drank all the milk? That's like either an insult or a flirtatious comment. You don't start something with, wow, girl. What? Zyra, I can see why your dad was about to slug this guy. Holy shit. I would have slugged him. What the fuck, dude? But it's okay, guys. It's a distant relative, right? Hey, at least he wasn't purposely trying to be a weirdo. He wasn't purposely trying to be a weirdo. But it's just really funny that they didn't know that he was a distant relative. I'd have slugged him too. I don't think you should ever start sentences with wow, girl. You should start them, you should start it with, you must have drunk all the milk. That's it. You don't go, wow, girl. Wow, girl sounds like you're hitting on someone. Like, hands down, all the time. I love when my parents always talk to someone and said, this is your uncle, this is your cousin. Meanwhile, I just stand there being like, okay. It still happens from time to time. I mean, honestly, dropping wow, girl does not redeem that sentence. No, I say saying you must have drunk all the milk isn't as bad as wow, girl, you must have drunk all the milk. You know, I'd still think it's just very confusing. Why they say you must have drunk all the milk, you're like, huh? So instead of being offended, you're like, what? But then if you hear someone say, wow, girl, you must have drunk all the milk, you're like, what the fuck? What did you just say to me? Wow, girl sounds a bit biting. Exactly, it does. Milk. Am I okay? I would have just thought that, did I steal milk? Did I? I would have thought I stole someone's milk by accident rather than them hitting on me. The running up on me was also weird. Well, that was weird. But I also would have thought that you stole their milk. My mom for sure would have kicked the guy's butt. That's what I'm saying. It's because of the wow girl. But if they just said, you must have drunk all the milk, I would have thought I stole something by accident. Then I'd be embarrassed. That's an embarrassing story for them, though. It's really awkward and weird. Thank you for sharing your story, though, Zyra. I appreciate it. Okay, next up we have Lily. I don't know if Lily went to bed, but Lily has another story. Let's see. Happened a while back. I love cooking for others, so was very excited to make my boyfriend dinner. Oh, that's so sweet. While I was cooking, he was still at work, so I had to figure out the kitchen by myself, including an induction stove, which I had never... What the fuck is an induction stove? Induction stove? What is the difference between this? Oh, the induction stoves are the electric stoves. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, no, we have one. I just call them electric stoves, not inductive. That's a word I've never heard before. I mean, Vimshi, that is still a wild line to read without the wild girl. I'm not saying that it isn't a wild line. I'm just saying that it would have been at least a tiny, easy bit better if they didn't say wow girl. Plate glass induction? Induction? Hob? Never heard of it. Also, do I need to drink Wawa? Wawa? Did someone redeem self-care package? Did I see something? No, I don't think I did. No. An induction stove heats with magnetic forces of heat directly. Oh. This is a whole new vocabulary for me. Please stop. That's what I'm saying, Gemma. No, I just put that emote because we were talking about drinking milk. I thought I had to drink Wawa. And now I had to drink Wawa. Okay, let me continue the story. So they wanted to sear some meat and they turned up the stove. I put the meat in the pan and everything was usual. Meat was gonna take a couple of minutes, so leaving for a minute in the middle of cooking would be fine. I don't like where this is going! I don't... Ah! Stop! Where is this going? Well, once the fire... Wait. Well, once... Ah! Stop! Let me finish reading. Well, once the fire alarm went off, I rushed back. The fire alarm went off. How long were they gone for? Apparently, induction stove heated pan was so hot that it quickly filled the apartment with smoke. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They heat up super fast. That's crazy. Cue my boyfriend upstairs neighbor rushing into the apartment. Door was unlocked to help. Followed my boyfriend just coming back and also rushing. Followed up by my boyfriend who just came back. Okay. To see what was up. Just imagine the boyfriend coming up and then the apartment is like booming with smoke. I'd be so worried. I was standing in the hallway wearing a bathrobe with a spatula and a smoking pan in my hand while spaghetti started to fall out of my room. Oh no! They probably wanted to surprise their loved one, yeah. But instead burned down the apartment. Now this is something I would do. 100%. I would probably forget something because I have ADHD, chat. I like to multitask a shit ton of things. So if I end up burning the apartment because I ended up like cooking food, doing laundry, then forgetting to do the cooking while doing the laundry, say goodbye to the kitchen. Wait, you're aware? How do you know this? I think that went better than the cooking stream. It did go better than the cooking stream. Okay, so what else happened? Everything was fine. Just needed air to put out in the apartment. Even the meat was still good and not overcooked. What the fuck did they mean that the meat wasn't overcooked and was still fine? You're telling me that they could have burned the house down but the food still tasted good? Why can't I do this? Every time I accidentally burn something, it gets really freaking bad. This is not fair, chat. Still better at cooking than that's why I'm so mad. You know what? Fine. I'll learn how to cook like this, okay? Burning the house down while still having really good food. It wasn't burned, just smoke. That's what that was, yeah. Hi, Tanks! Welcome in. Okay, for our last story of today, chat. Where's the food? Burnt down to the ground. That's what happened. But for our very last story of today. Thank you for submitting your story again, Lily. I appreciate it. I know Lily's not here, but Lily will rewatch the VOD. But that's a good story. You're still better at cooking than me. I can't believe it. But the last one we have today is... Oh, GML, you made it! Oh my gosh! You made it! Okay, thank you, GML. Okay, so GML says, so I was working as a cashier or restocker, and I got up from the cash register to meet my coworker. She said, "Can you put all of these into the basket?" Just to explain, in my language, basket and trash can sound very similar. So I took the entire box of pasta, went outside, and threw every one of them into the trash can. Oh no! I went back to the coworker saying, "Okay, all of them are all in the trash." She looked at me in pure confusion and panic. "They are where?" Oh no! And oh my god, please, for the love of God, go back, fish them out of the trash, clean them, and put them in the sales basket. There's no way that your coworker asked you to take it out of the trash, clean it, put it back in the sales basket. That is disgusting! I thought I was supposed to shove them in the trash because they were expired or something. I felt so stupid. I almost passed out of embarrassment. To this day, I keep remembering this moment. If it's sealed, it doesn't matter. But it still went in the... It still went in the trash. I mean, they were still in boxes, but that box was still in the trash. Now that's ideal. That's crazy. It was sure something. No, I can see myself doing this all the time. The words don't even need to sound the same. I would mistake something for something else. Survivor mentality. I think I just have trouble comprehending some words people tell me because there's a bunch of things going on in my head 24/7, so it's hard to comprehend certain sentences when they come in a bulk, right? I can imagine my socially anxious self doing that. Yeah, me too, especially when like you're super nervous. You would mistake these kinds of things all the friggin' time. I had to climb into the trash, literally fishing out every last pasta box. You were so done. I'm so sorry, GM. Oh, that's so sad. Imagine fishing out every single one out of the trash, one by one. Yeah, rest in peace. And that should be all the submissions that we had for today. Yippee! Oh no, why is that there? No, say goodbye, say goodbye. No more punishment. Thank you everyone for submitting all your submissions. I had so much fun reading all your embarrassing, silly stories. I can't think of anyone on the spot, but here's one of mine that I can think of, and this is very TMI. Okay, this is very TMI for everyone, but this is a normal thing. Okay, so back in 6th grade, this is when I got my first ever period, and I had it during class. So it was, I specifically remember what class it was. It was history class, and it was before lunchtime. And whenever we have lunchtime in our school, we have to get out of the classroom and go to the cafeteria. But I was on the 2nd floor, right? And usually when it's time for lunchtime, you line up in a straight line and then you go down the stairs. But I didn't know I had my period, and I thought I was having a stomachache. And while I was walking down the stairs, I heard a lot of whispers behind me. There was a reason for the whispers. And finally, one of my friends from at the very back of the line, because apparently the whispers reached at the very back of the line, because I was so short, right? We line up from smallest to tallest, and my friend at the time was really tall. And she heard what they were talking about, and she had to go from the back of the line to the front of the line to tell me, "Hey, your skirt is all bloodied up." I looked behind me and I thought I was injured. So my skirt was like drenched in so much blood. It went from okay, for reference, our skirts are waistline to knee length. So that's how long our skirts are. The blood went from my butt to the very bottom of the skirt. It was a lot of fucking blood. It was insane. Who did you kill? I thought I was dying. So they sent me to the nurse's office, and that's how I learned what a period was for the very first time. Remember she had a carry I did have a carry moment. That was so embarrassing. I didn't even know what that was. And the entire class was talking about it. And you know what sucks even more? All the girls line up in a single line from smallest to tallest. All the boys line up in a single line from smallest to tallest. And we all go down the stairs simultaneously. I don't know how to pronounce it. But both girls and boys go down the stairs at the same time. So while the girls were talking about it, the guys were probably at my left side. Probably saw the fucking blood. That was so embarrassing. That's kind of the worst way to figure out what a tear. It is. How old were you? I was grade 6, so probably like 12 years old. I was 12 years old when I first got my period. Writes down something. And how would you say this has affected your schooling experience? People actually forgot about it. When I went to high school, because I went to high school in the same school. It was a Montessori school, and schools like that in the Philippines, from elementary to high school, are all combined in the same school. So I grew up with most of my classmates from kindergarten up until high school. They forgot about it. No one remembers it. I just die right there and then. I did too! Montessori, those kids are marginally nicer. Oh, here's the thing about Montessori schools here that you don't know. Montessori schools may be marginally nicer and more polite, and there might be less bullying. But holy fucking shit, the amount of rumors and the rebellion that happens in Montessori schools, because it's such a controlled and closed space, right? And a lot of overprotective parents. These kids tend to rebel. So during high school, a lot of my classmates were into some crazy stuff. But because I was the outcast and I was not part of the popular kids, I was there eating crayons and watching anime. But I heard all the rumors. It was pretty insane. That explains a lot about you. I'm the weird kid, guys. I was always the weird kid. That's probably a lot. No, it's not because of just the blood, chat. No, not because of just the blood. I was like the art kid, the kid who kept to themselves, the kid who didn't talk too much in class. So I was usually socially outcasted. But I had a group of friends who is just as weird as me that weren't a part of the popular group, and I'm really happy to have befriended them because we stayed innocent throughout high school to our senior years. While they were up to some crazy stuff, I really got to enjoy my childhood with them. It was straight out of an anime episode, guys. We had like a bunch of slice of life episodes in my high school year. The coolest kids are the Twitch and Discord mods. I will say my slice of life for high school didn't last way too long until I moved out of Canada, because that's when I lost all my friends from the Philippines. And that's when I was socially outcasted even more, because I had no friends. Imagine moving to a different country in your senior years, and because it's senior high, right? No one wants to make friends anymore. So I was there. I had no friends. No one wants to talk to me because everyone's focusing on graduating. So I mostly ate in the bathroom stalls alone. So that was my senior high school year and why I was usually embarrassed. I always question the word popular when it comes to school. Really, Chainsaw? Because they're like, in school, you see a bunch of communities, right? There's I wouldn't say popular kids, but there's the more well-known kids, right? The well-known kids that basically know everyone. There's the geeks, the nerds that like all the nerdy stuff, Dungeons and Dragons, and then you have the art kids. You have the LGBTQ community. You have the sports people that like playing sports. You have the theater kids. So there's just a bunch of communities. I never fit into any of the categories because I joined late for senior high. So I never really got to experience all those classes or what community I really fit in. It tasted good, so don't blame me. I was you were the school goth. W. I always liked the school goths. I remember in my high school year, we had a talent show. There was a school goth. They did death metal. It was so good. The goths are always so cool. They always have like hidden talent. It's crazy. Here's the thing, I wasn't popular. I was deaf and outcast, but everyone knew who I was, so I don't get a popular name. Well, there's a difference between what makes someone the popular kid and someone who knows you. In my opinion, I feel like the popular kids are the ones that everyone seemingly likes, you know, like they have no flaws. You see them and they have no flaws, or they're popular but you see that they have flaws, but because of certain factors they're popular. Either some, in my school it was money, what made someone popular. Another is looks, and another would be grades. So you would be popular, even more popular, if you had all three of these. In my school, money, Vimshi is rich. I wish I was rich, chat. I wish I was rich. I was from a Montessori school, but I wasn't rich. I lived with my my mom at the time, and my grandmother was the one that raised me. We lived in a pretty decent sized house, but not I wouldn't say rich, like 4 stories tall house or fancy decorated houses. I've seen my classmates' house, chat. They're so fucking fancy. Oh my god, I was gonna faint because one of my classmates threw a birthday party and I was invited. She had a princess gown. A makeup artist. Her birthday party had like such pretty party decorations, and I was like, what the fuck what is this? What kind of party did I just jump into? It was straight out of like a movie. And you know what's crazy? Her birthday cake wasn't a real cake. It had money inside. So she pulled out a bunch of fucking paper money bills. It was real. And I was like, what the heck? That cake had so much money inside of it. What? Local politician Albert. Exactly. It is. I can't stand blood with faint from see it. One time, my classmates decided to funny prank show me with blood from their. Oh God, no, that's not fun. That reminds me of a time. During my school, we had sewing class, and everyone was required to learn how to sew, the boys included. And an accident happened in the class. We had a guy, front row. Tripped and fell with a needle. The needle, okay, it didn't severely hurt his hand, but the needle just went slightly in his finger. That hurt. That looks like it really hurt. That was not fun. That reminds me of that time. But instead of being scared, you know what he did? He showed the fucking needle to everyone in the class. He was in the front row. Why would he do that to us? We had that class called home economics. Yeah. I think ours was called values education in the Philippines. Yeah, I always forget about it. Let's find the word. Yeah, the word hate is auto-modded because I don't want anyone to say that they hate anyone, because no, we don't like hating anyone. But yes, we are ending stream. We have finish today's stream. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. I have a few things to say though. We have an event that I'm gonna be announcing in the Discord server soon, a Minecraft event. So if you guys want to join in, and play Minecraft with the rest of the community, that is open for everyone as well. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like so you can get the IP. It's gonna be through Java. Where is it? Where is it? Ta-da! Here it is. It's under community events. So if you go to community events and you join the Discord server, the information should be here. There's the IP, there's the version, it's vanilla Minecraft, and all the commands that you need. And if you have any questions, here's the mod ticket system. And I'm gonna be streaming my builds because I want to build something too in the server for you guys next week. Great stream. I'll keep you in my Wi-Fi. Okay. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I'll see you guys next week. We'll post the new schedule this Sunday. It'll all be under schedule. And for anyone wondering more questions, you always will see the mod ticket system right there. And you can create a ticket anytime you have questions about my schedule or my content or how to do certain things in general. But I'll see you guys. All the builds will be used in the next event. So many loads for us. Exactly. We have a big event after our building Minecraft event. We're going to be using your builds for our Hunger Games event. We call it the Netnom Wars. I will be raiding someone. I just need to see who I can raid real quick. How's your health, Vim? Oh, I'm doing good. I've been doing way better because I've been resting a lot. And it feels great to be able to relax. I can finally relax a bit more. Let's go. Can we still... Yeah, you guys can still build stuff. It will be open from August, the entirety of August, and probably bleed into a bit next month in September, depending on how many builds we have. Do you take suggestions for raids? I do if I ask for it, because I see some of my friends streaming right now. Oh, yes! Wait, I have so much streaming! They just started streaming. Guys, we're raiding my friend Helion. Let's go say hi to them real quick. Let's go say hi. Be nice! And if you haven't joined the Discord server yet, there's !Discord. I plan to be more active in the Discord server because I feel more energized now. I am less burnt out, and I'm really happy that I'm less burnt out. So thank you everyone for your patience. I'll see you guys next week with a new schedule. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Here's the raid message. Raid message. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.